A slap in the face to the US strategic superiority? The Chinese media adds to the suspense around the hypersonic missile that circled the world to hit its target. According to a Global Times editorial, Beijing has dealt a blow to the US mentality of strategic superiority, which neither acknowledged nor rejected rumors that China launched a hypersonic missile, surprising US spies. The Financial Times broke the news of a hypersonic missile test in a shocking story, citing 5 unnamed individuals. The launch was supposedly carried out by the Chinese military in August, and involved the deployment of a glide vehicle into low Earth orbit, where it circled the entire globe in search of its target. Despite the fact that the missile allegedly missed its target by about 24 miles, the report stated that it came as a surprise to the US intelligence community. One insider was quoted as stating, "We have no idea how they did this," while 2 others said the test showed China had made astonishing progress. The Financial Times story sparked a flurry of follow-up media reports, all citing the same anonymous sources, as well as speculation from military experts and pundits. However, no acting US military or intelligence official has come out to back up the assertions. Chinese officials remain silent on the subject as well. However, on Sunday, the Chinese state-run Worldwide Times published an editorial that neither confirmed nor denied the reports, but did acknowledge that the US usually possesses the ability to monitor global missile launches, as it is known in the West. If the Financial Times report is to be believed, it means that there is a key new member in China's nuclear deterrence system, which is a new blow to the US mentality of strategic superiority over China, it said. The paper went on to emphasize that the Chinese magazine also lauded an unstoppable trend in which China is closing the gap with the United States in critical military technologies. China doesn't need to engage in an arms race with the US. It is capable of weakening the US overall advantages over China by developing military power at its own pace. China has no intention to engage in a nuclear arms race, Global Times editor Hu Zijin added in a tweet. In recent years, US officials have expressed concern that both Beijing and Moscow are developing hypersonic missiles that represent a substantial threat to America's national interests. After Russia debuted a slew of new weapons in 2018, Washington has stepped up its efforts to develop hypersonic technology. Since then, Russia has become the first country in the world to put a hypersonic glide vehicle into operation.